So, I decided that I wanted a new fun game to stream. So, I looked on Steam for a bit and I remembered this game existed. So, I was like, okay, let's give this a try. And, yeah, I regretted my decision about an hour in, so I just ended stream. So, here's the slightly edited footage of that. Make sure to subscribe because I am funny and I will upload more on this channel. Haha, love you. I don't think you have, but I know she is, so haha. Let me see if I can turn my lights up back there. Oh my, they're at 36%. Yeah, this is way better. Oh my. My LED strips, like my main light I normally have, was like fucking 36%. Okay, Colonel Sanders. It's 1-0. New game. Before we get started, tell us your name. We're just gonna go with always. The fun thing is I don't even eat meat, so... Well, I eat fish, but that's it. So, I'm gonna do a food dating sim now, let's go. Did my game pose up? You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your mother's student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene, you could stay in the moment forever. Ouch. Or you could wake up now. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. I smacked that clock, I guess. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. What the fuck is that school name? The prestigious University of Cooking School. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. Better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed. Yeah, sure. Hair combed. Bits deodorized. Sure. All of these I do on a daily basis, sure. You confidently grab a biscuit, stir it out the door and head off to class. Just what I needed to get my blood... That does not... okay, sure. Not sure how I feel about that look, but okay, sure. Oh, that's just... sure. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. We're smacking alarm clocks, mind people. Oh. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met and you absolutely love her for it. Before you get another word out, you rudely interrupt when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoon out of your hand. Custom engraved measuring spoons? What kind of fucking nerd am I? Hey. You know what? You're allowed to do that, yeah. You can smack the hands out of my book. Yeah, the books out of my hands. Fuck. Oh boy. I am not prepared, oh boy. I'm just gonna go grab some water. I am so gay. Okay. Your arch rival, she's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get everything she wants and she knows it. Yeah, she's very hot. Hello, Ashley. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Now stop to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're looking... Okay. That's a bit sure. Sushi Miriam, but substantially more devious. Hello? Oh. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Bob. I'm Poe, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. I'm sorry, Miriam. He's a child. Yeah, it's just you. Following him into the building. Stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh! Let's go! A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of class. Adorable! Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Whoa! What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, a wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air into the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then... That is a whole-ass grown-ass man. Also, yeah, I'm currently taking off my shoes because it's getting annoying, so whoops. Immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? What the fuck? Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's arousing speech. Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Later class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone's... Okay. Don't remember me? I'm... You're expelled if you had a... One... Oh boy. Let it be a letter to your students that the tardiness is... This boy is not feeling too good. Even Clank made it on time, running halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the students referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Normally I'm not one for body shaming, but what the fuck? Settle down, young chefs, take your seats and prepare to have your meals opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Bo, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Tokidoki finger licker. No, this is the KFC one. This is I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good. I love you. Oh, it's just I love you, Colonel Sanders. Ayn is very smart, yes. Let's take a deep mirror. So glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had said that, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd have sacrificed our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. Got 3 whole days, that's like a lifetime. I don't Booby. No, Ayn was Milo's dog. So you say, but now that Mary mentioned it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Can they stop talking about how dreamy this old man is? As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point. How important is to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Forest is to 3. Chicken is to feather. What is the most efficient eating utensils ever created? Pork. Hell yeah! What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Come on, a pancake that looks like a silly face. No, what do you mean? That's correct. Fuck you. Spring is a good boy. He's talking to the teacher at culinary school. He's the best boy. I got 5 out of 5. Fuck you. Only 1 wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. Look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Can this old man stop looking at me? May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be your lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Sure. Hey, It's about lunch. Whoa. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. Yes. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Why do you... Sure. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath. Oh. I held my breath for that. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah. Wait. Psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger actually has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take this. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Why are they describing food so passionately? I'm not a big fan. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth in it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward... It's chicken! It's chicken! Let the food rest in your mouth, focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be... He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use Try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune. That will make me my fortune and establish a legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. What the fuck? Why does he... What the fuck? It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. It's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got Moxie, I'll give you... What the fuck is Moxie? Hang on. I'm gonna Google what the fuck Moxie is. Moxie. Moxie is a brand of carbonated beverage that is among the first mass-produced soft drinks in the United States. I don't think that's what they mean. Merriam-Webster. Energy, pep. Courage, determination, know-how. I don't even know what context it was used again anymore. Whoops. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay then. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank. Wow. I'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wowing with a big idea and an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful, nag him to show your own strength, sure. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were, you don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right, I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and the chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yeah, I did, but it was a really good stand. Especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship from which it can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? Hey, Vo, you said that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Sorry, Mr. Sanders. Ah! Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at school buildings and think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. I've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Vo. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside, the next lesson starts soon. Step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, student, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. So, editing me here. Hi, on this part of the editing, I've kind of just given up. So, I'm not. Yeah, just this. The rest of this is raw footage. Cool. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you. That wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Vo. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students to quickly take notice. Hello, partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It's like you have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Definitely Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly know you, haha. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. No. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus, your grandmother's mashed octopus. Think about trying something exotic, maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type of chef myself. What about something that with me here walks on land? Walks on land. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculeatus? Abdopus aculeatus? I don't know. Leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks uphill and hunts crabs? Now, I've heard everything. This world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus? Crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys. What's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary authority? Nobody better touch a cephalopods without going through me first. I think there's been an understanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any on our seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, where your new arrivals aren't having it. I doubt you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Like my friend Van Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about the dance makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Ho and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. No thanks. Actually, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater south with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time with me. What the fuck, man? Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your favorite forever best who always has your back. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class. Let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Vo. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? Look for Spinkles now that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and the short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and you realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mesh texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds his spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. You love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, bro. We do not waste food in the boom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have some potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Based upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of an octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe plate forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What the fuck? What the fuck? You've ignored me for too long, that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark? I'm just rethinking my life choices. What the fuck did I do to deserve this? I also just realized the package can come in any moment now, so I'm gonna open my door real quick. Yeah, cool. I can do that while I rethink my life choice. Let's go. Hey, KFC, fuck you. At least this fucking food brand doesn't send me into an existential crisis over why the fuck I've been here. But yeah, the package is here, so... Now that's out of the way. What the fuck? Also, my cat ears are getting annoying, so I'm just gonna take those off. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment and is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class behind disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It appeared that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor can make enough money. I don't know either. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders opposes you. Someone just fucking died, Colonel! I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. At night, the school building... What the fuck? I cannot take this, KFC. What the fuck? Pain and suffering and... Oh my god. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know. Not a great representation of my skills. Didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yeah, Vo? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it, right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, and let our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. Okay, that's enough, chat. I've had enough of this. I'm gonna download this and then make a video out of it, I guess. I'll see you later. I cannot do this today. No, bye. If you're still here somehow, I will never play this fucking game again. Maybe 10 likes? Sorry.